Hey guys, I hope you're all having an awesome day. So I'm going to do a tarot reading. I got guided to do one, and the one I'm going to do is a little bit different. We're going to kind of hear like what angel messages we need, what energy we need. And then they want me to do like a check-in for people, relationship, like career, financial wise, and then a separate one for not relationship, work, career, that type of stuff. And then a separate one for relationships too. For people who are single or people who are in relationships. So I'm going to start with doing the general, and then the other ones are just going to be quick messages. So if you want to hear it, great. If not, you can skip over and I'll continue with the general after that. So I'm also really excited. I just got this in yesterday, the Inner Gaia Oracle cards. They are insanely beautiful. They are amazing. I'm so excited. I did a reading for myself with them yesterday, and my friend was over. I did a reading for her yesterday, and I already love them. Like insane. They're so awesome. So I'm excited to do a reading for you guys today with the new deck. I love doing new reading, like new decks. So yeah, this is gonna be a little bit of a longer reading, but it's definitely gonna be a lot more extensive. Just so you know, if you do want private readings, I do offer them. All of the information is on my link below. And I am trying to build my YouTube channel. So if you like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that helps me as well. So I do appreciate it. So we're going to start with the general. We're going to do this deck. Okay. We're going to start with the general. So what I'm hearing is angel messages. So these are going to be angel messages. What do they want to tell you? What's going on? I love it. We are already starting hot and heavy. I feel like I've been getting this all week. So much balance is coming, so much justice is coming, so many transformations are coming, and just so many things are being uncovered right now. What was the other message I've been getting too is karma and justice, balance is coming, transformation is coming, new beginnings, but there was something else and I can't remember what it is right now, but I will tell you if it pops up. If you're supposed to know, I will tell you. There's something else I was getting specifically today about what's actually going on. So, okay. Wow. So this is specific. Wow, they're just flying out. Specifically angel messages. Okay, so we got transformation, new beginnings, loss, kindred partnership, and then we got the loving man, the honoring path, planning and action, stuck energy. And I love this. The first column, 55, and then the third column, 22. So, all right. Transformation. So we keep getting the transformation and we keep getting new beginnings card. So I'm going to go a little bit into detail what they're talking about. It's a general reading, so it could be different for you than what I'm saying. If, when I say transformation, some of the examples don't apply to you. You know best what's for you. So if it applies to you, take it. If it doesn't apply to you, don't take it. Okay. This transformation I'm hearing, and I got this the other day, is there's this massive transformation going on right now that is bringing you on a spiritual path. It is pulling up all kinds of old energy. So some of you guys might be having a lot of teeter-totting emotions. You might be feeling really sad or emotional or angry or numb, withdrawn, all different types of energy. And it almost seems to come out of nowhere a lot of times. And that's how you usually know when it's an energy thing or you're clearing, right? But this transformation is almost complete. And when this transformation is complete, new beginnings are going to come, okay? Some of you guys might be water signs or dealing with the water signs. We have two water cards right next to each other, but it doesn't have to be at all. Sometimes the water signifies going with the flow. But with the transformation, this is what I've been getting is massive changes are coming from this transformation. So a lot of us have been 2020 has been all about transformation. We've had a lot of loss. We've had a lot of love. We've had a lot of different things come, right? But when we talk about like the negatives, and none of them are really negative, but when we talk about the negative things and things that are painful and sad and emotional and uncomfortable and stuff, this has probably been that year of the most uncomfortable, like not knowing what's going on. You know, a lot of people are ending relationships. A lot of people are ending toxic cycles. A lot of people are, you know, disconnecting with friends, disconnecting with family, disconnecting in romantic relationships. A lot of people are changing jobs. They're moving. There's so much change this year. And all of this change is to truly bring you on a path that is your spiritual path, that is your purpose. And so a lot of times with that, we're having a lot of situations coming up to trigger us, to test us, to show us our own behaviors, to show us our thought processes and patterns, to show us where our own toxicity is, for us to be aware of it and for us to change it and transform it. So it's like this is at a cellular level, this is at a soul level, but it's also a human level too, where like we're being put into situations or involved with certain people to bring all of these things out of us that we need to clear, and all of these childhood things and adult traumas and all of these deep feelings, just so much like depth that we don't even know. Like a lot of subconscious, unconscious energy has been coming up for us to really clear it. And that's what I'm getting with the stuck energy, a lot of it. But there is a new beginning coming soon. This transformation and cycle has to complete though. That's really important for this to complete. With the loss card, I'm getting a lot of you guys actually feel like, especially in the last few months, you've lost something or somebody really important to you. There is something that left your life. I'm going to just say it. I'm going to continue to say it as loss, but it feels like a person left, or there's maybe a job that you left, or there's friends that you left, or there's something that has happened where you feel like it is a loss in your life, and it feels very emotional. It feels like this sadness. It feels like you are still not over it. It feels like there is something that happened this year or within the last few months, but definitely within 2020, it feels like for most people, at some point in 2020, where there is somebody or something you had to say goodbye to or watch leave. And you're probably going to be pulling this energy up in the next few days, the next few weeks. So if this kind of triggers you, or when I say it immediately, you know who or what I'm talking about, there's a reason it is coming up for you. And some of you guys, this could be months ago or old energy, and you're kind of wondering why this is coming up. There is a reason for this. Some of you, it's to bring you closure. Some of you, it's to bring you understanding, or to bring you peace, or to help you with healing something so you can really release it and let go. With the kindred partnership, right after this, some of you, this loss was a person, and it is actually to bring you this love, this great soul kindred partnership love, right? Rainbows might be a sign to some of you guys. Interesting. I saw something yesterday that said rainbows are a sign, and I'm going to show you what they just showed me. Rainbows, one on top of the other. My middle name is Iris, and it is actually, I think it's the goddess of rainbows is actually what it is, which is funny because I love rainbows. I think they're so beautiful. Interesting. They directly just pointed the rainbows out to me. But anyway, it feels like there's something very loving coming into your life. This is not going to be for everybody, because obviously if you're in a relationship, this doesn't apply to you. But what I get is a lot of people who have dealt with somebody this year that felt like a significant loss to you, that felt really just like an emotional hurt, like a really serious relationship, or somebody you had really serious feelings for. This is going to clear out so something else can come forward, like a soulmate type relationship, somebody really good for you, somebody where it's very balanced, and it's somebody who you would desire, somebody really good for you. Okay. For some of you who are in relationships, what I'm hearing is there's going to be changes that take place. So there's more happiness and fulfillment in your relationships. Almost like I get this lack type energy where it's like, maybe you guys have been fighting, or you just haven't had a deep connection lately, where you've just been kind of going with the flow and just not really in like romantic energy and that passion. And I'm hearing for some of you guys that's going to come back. If you are in that energy, they're suggesting you go on a date. Even if you have kids, have somebody watch your kids, go on a date. This is going to be really important to you to put your walls down and connect. A specific message they just gave me that has nothing to do with the cards is you guys are going to be working after this transformation, and throughout this transformation, you're going to be working on putting your walls down, working on learning how, whoever I just said then got anxiety about that. You are going to, and they're going to help you work on putting your walls down and allowing people to come in and realizing that people are safe and that you can trust your intuition and trust yourself. After that, we have the loving man. So for some of you, there's definitely going to be a relationship that's going to come forward. We have kindred partnership, and the next one we have is loving man. This is somebody who's going to offer you the world. It doesn't necessarily have to be a man. If you're a man watching this, it could be a woman. If you're same sex, it could be man or woman. It doesn't matter. But what I get with these two is this is a very giving relationship. This is gonna be a relationship where it's very balanced, where there's give and take. It's not gonna be very one-sided like it used to. But what I get with this, the loving man card, and this actually came out a few days ago too, the same card. What I get with this is there's going to be somebody who either has their eye on you right now, or some of you I'm hearing are going to be rekindling relationships. So somebody that it felt like it wasn't the right time, like there was healing that needed to take place with both of you, and a transformation needed to take place. Some of you guys are going to have this reconnection with this person, where this person is going to come back and really wants to be there for you, really wants to offer you the world, and really wants to show you how different they are. And it feels like a man. It doesn't feel like a woman at all. I definitely get this a very masculine energy, and this person wants to be forgiven and I'm hearing communication. They want to communicate with you. They want to talk to you. And it's interesting because the communication card actually came out the other day, and I said something about signs, and I said you guys might be seeing birds, butterflies, different signs. You want to hear the funniest shit ever? I was driving yesterday and on a busy road too, and here's my car, and a hawk literally just flew dead serious, so close to it. I didn't hit it, but it flew so close to the front of my car in the middle of traffic. I was like, okay, I got your message. And as soon as that came out, I literally thought of the card that I see on here. It's 8 of Gabriel, which is the communication card. And I was just like, okay, I got your message. But yeah, something like that. So if you guys are seeing owls, or you're seeing hawks, or seeing crows, you're seeing different birds or things like that, and they fly directly in front of you, and that is a sign to you about communication. You might have a different sign of communication. That's the one I get. I've been seeing turtles all day. I think I saw 8 turtles today when I drove, not even very far. It's turtle after turtle after turtle. I'm like, okay, I got it. But yeah, so you might have a different animal messenger that comes to you. So just pay attention to whatever it is and whatever intuitively pops up for you that the animal is for. Same with numbers. If you have the same number keep popping up over and over and over, use your intuition on what it means. You can look it up as guidance, but you don't really need to. You can just ask and you'll get the answer. So anyway, what I get for that is this is a person who really wants to show you how amazing you are. And this is a person who's standing in their power too, that is standing in their truth, that knows their value. I feel like a lot of you guys are still struggling with this, knowing your value and knowing your worth. And it's you do kind of know, but it's also you still have some of that stuck energy, that past energy of maybe tolerating shit you shouldn't, or not fully standing in your power. And this is things that you're going to be working on. And if this is you, and this is a new person or rekindled person coming forward, there is within this relationship, it's going to help you with that coming forward, if that makes sense. For people who are in relationships, this also can apply to you with your person when you guys go on a date and things are shifting in your relationship, with this person really trying to show you how much they value you in this relationship and how much they love you. With the planning and action and stuck energy, the stuck energy I'm getting is kind of what I've been talking about is coming up for you, and there is a plan for it. So what I'm hearing is Spirit is actually helping you with all this energy. If you're feeling very stuck with what choice to make with your feelings, with things like that, there is a plan. Spirit is planning something. It has to do with a path for you, but they're helping you. It almost feels like they're very slowly helping you with unstuck energy, because they really want you to release all of it. And not only do they really want you to release all of it, they also want you to understand and be aware of things. Because once this cycle is done, a lot of it, not that they're not going to help you, but they're not going to help you as much as they have been this year. Like this year is really a year of transformation. It's really a year of seeing through so many things, seeing our cycles, seeing things that we've never seen before with ourselves, with other people in society, everywhere, right? So it's like they've been really, really guiding us a lot this year. Like I hope they take a break next year, like for real, like get some vacation time, because they've been helping us so much. And even though we've been going through a lot of shit, they're also going through helping us with all of this stuff. And they work, I mean, you would not believe how many years in the making certain things are actually being done and being spiritually guided for us, that are all super interconnected with each other, that certain people we meet and then years later we understand the purpose why we met them 3 years ago. Like you would not believe how much like intricacy goes into them planning things for us, and how much we're all super interconnected with different things to help us on our path, or people you meet at certain times to help you with certain things. And they have to set all of that up when it's divinely planned. All of that's set up. And so whatever this stuck energy is with you, it's slowly coming up. At least now it is. And it has been slowly coming up for you really to understand it, for you really to release it. If you're not understanding it now, they will help you understanding it when the time is right. But a lot of it's coming up for you. So I think these are really awesome cards. They want me to do with this. Okay, so we're going to do really quick, just small ones. And then I'm going to go back to the general stuff really quick with, okay, career, finance, that stuff. So what is it that you want us to know as far as that goes? I love you guys. You are the best. Wait till I show you the card that just came out. All right, we got new beginnings card again. So this is for career, finances, anything like that. Increase is the very first card that just came out. Ascended Masters and new beginnings. New beginnings just keeps popping out. There is going to be an increase in financial abundance. There is going to be an increase. Some of you with businesses, I'm hearing there's going to be an increase in clients soon when the time is right for you and for other people. They're trying to slowly help you build up your business is what I'm getting. And they're trying to slowly help you increase so it's not overwhelming for you to be comfortable and getting used to it. But I'm hearing that kind of what I'm being shown is we're slowly giving you people or clients or things like that. And then it's just going to completely boom. For some of you guys, that's for like business and like people who have their own business or they're starting their own business. That's what's going on. A lot of you, I'm hearing spiritual stuff with this, but some of you I'm hearing like crafting type stuff, like Etsy and things like that. Or maybe going to craft shows or making your own things and selling them. Awesome. It's not limited to that. That's just kind of what they're giving me because I feel like somebody specific needed to hear that. That's probably why. But yeah, there is a path for you. For some of you guys, I'm hearing like the people who are unhappy in their jobs. I'm hearing hold on a little while longer. There's something else going on with your path, and there's some like karmic lessons and certain things you need to clear in those situations and heal before the job and spiritual alignment for that comes forward. So there's something with that. For some of you who are unemployed, who are looking for work, what they're saying is their advice right now is if you financially can, start volunteering. You're going to meet some of you, this is not for everybody, are going to meet somebody through volunteering that's going to open some type of opportunity up for you. So if that feels right for you and is something you've been thinking about doing, then go and do it. But some of you who are they're saying some of you are also stagnant and stuck. If that is you, go look online for jobs and stuff like that, and you'll find one that's good for you. With the Ascended Masters and new beginnings, what I'm getting is there is some type of wisdom coming from these situations that I just named. There's some type of wisdom coming, and there's some type of blossoming coming, and new beginnings are on the horizon. I love the way this came out. I love, love, love. And the numbers add up together is 11. And we just had 11/11 yesterday, and we're in the 11th month. Something amazing is coming from this. 100% something amazing is definitely coming from this. I love how the last few days I've been pulling cards. We're getting a bunch of cards with paths on them because we're all going on like a different path and a different cycle, and so many cycles are ending. But I'm hearing you have unlimited abundance. You need to get out of lack mentality. So yeah, we're doing love with this We're doing love with this one apparently. Okay. Love. So this is for singles. Okay, what message do we have for singles with this deck? Guys, we got, okay, this is for the singles. We got celebration, let go and have fun. Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope. Cheer up, live in the moment. They want you to go have fun. They want you to keep having hope, and they want you to live in the moment and cheer up. So are you guys like really sad? Like like the singles, are you guys feeling really sad? Because they're saying they want you to go have fun. They want you to cheer up. They don't want you to be in this like sad energy. Like they're literally saying like live in the moment, cheer up, go out and have some fun. They might, you know, if you like to dance or move and express yourself like that, go do that, because there's 2 cards with the dancing. But right in the middle of those where they're like, have fun, live in the moment and cheer up, we got Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope, of hope. So Archangel Gabriel to me, it you know, it's an energy, so it can be feminine or masculine. Archangel Gabriel comes through to me as a feminine energy. And when she comes through to me, she is the messenger. To me, she is the messenger between human and spirit world a lot of times. She's actually the one who has channeled to me before to give people specific messages from the archangels. And like, I just love this card. Like, this is like, to me, when I see this, this is like children of God, or your, you know, your higher power, your source, whoever you believe. It's like the children of like the future type energy. And it's just like, there's so many blessings that are coming for you guys. But they want you to like stand in your power and embrace your uniqueness is what I'm hearing. Like really get into your element, really get into your power, really get into your, who you are, and don't change who you are. Like the right person is going to love the uniqueness about you. They're going to look at you and they're going to so appreciate the uniqueness about you and the different things about you that maybe you haven't had somebody who appreciated that in the past. They are going to. You don't need to hide it. You don't need to change it. You need to show it. Like show the world who you are. But I'm hearing Archangel Raphael is working with you guys right now. So if you're seeing a lot of greens, that's Archangel Raphael. And if you're seeing a lot of blues, that's Archangel Michael. But what I'm hearing is a lot of you guys have divinely protected relationships with people. So if you guys have like a soulmate connection or a soul contract with somebody who you're destined to be with, that is being divinely protected, they're saying. So just keep on doing you, and like when you least expect it, that person is gonna pop up is what I'm getting. Like it could be just, if it's a rekindled, it could be through, you know, a text message. They could be showing up to your job. They could be sending you something. They're, you know, messaging you on social media, something like that. And if it's not rekindled and it's a new person, you might randomly be at like Publix or a grocery store or somewhere and just meet them. You could be at Starbucks in line and randomly just meet them, and it's going to be like that instant connection, and you will definitely know it's a soulmate connection. So that's awesome. Oh, okay. I guess we're doing this. Which one? Indecisive right now. Okay, I guess we're doing this one. So this is for people who are in relationships right now. So whether you're married or you're in a committed relationship. If you're in kind of in between or the new beginnings of a relationship, follow the advice I just gave for singles is what they're saying. So if you just started seeing somebody, follow that advice about standing in your power and going and having fun and not worrying too much or focusing, okay? All right, so this is for people who are in relationships. What advice do you have? Wow, y'all are just flew the fuck out. You guys got interesting ass cards. You guys got like flying cards. The 2 cards we got for the singles out of 3 were dancing, and the 2 out of 3 cards you guys got are flying cards. So you guys got dragon, discover your courage, 7 heavenly virtues, keys to goodness, owl, follow your intuition. Damn. So I'm getting, this isn't going to be for everybody in a relationship, but for some of you, I'm getting 2 different energies. I'm getting that you're either ignoring problems in your relationship, just kind of pushing them down and pretending like they don't exist, or you're fighting a lot. Like, I don't really get a lot of neutral stuff. I get like you guys are not fighting a lot, like crazy arguments, just like this combative energy. like just very combative energy. What they're saying is get out of your ego. When your fears and your feelings are coming up, acknowledge where they're coming from, because some of them have nothing to do with the person you're with. Some of them have to do with old relationships or family issues, and they don't want you to fight battles that you don't need to fight. They're saying you guys are on the same team and you need to work together and learn how to communicate different, because it feels like some of you guys, it's very unheard energy where it's like you're upset about something and somehow the person you're with is not hearing you or hearing like how you're feeling, or you feel very unheard and very misunderstood. And so what they're saying to you is to try to communicate different, to try to talk to your partner when you're not upset and or write a letter or a text, but make sure you're communicating different. Like you're expressing your feelings. Like, I feel, this emotion because of this, and you can bring up like your past trauma or things, and it's one of the reasons why it is a trigger for me is because this happened to me with this, and that's why I feel like this. And so you're not coming from a place of blame, you're not coming from a place of anger. When we're in relationships with people, we have triggers with them because they mirror things we need to heal. So a lot of times you are having those things come up, and it really has nothing to do with the other person. When you're being triggered, it really has to do with your own feelings, your insecurities, your own problems from childhood and from adult life too, but a lot of it comes from childhood. So they want you to focus on the good. They want you to focus on the happiness. Some of you guys, I'm hearing though, and this is obviously not going to be for everybody, if you're in a toxic relationship, they're going to be coming to an end within the next few months. You can try to work on it as much as you want, and they're saying it's not going to happen. We're going to end it. If you don't end it, we're ending it. So if you're in a really toxic relationship, Spirit's saying we're not going to keep doing this. We're not keep going on these cycles. You deserve better. And if we have to pull this person from you spiritually, it's going to happen. So if you guys are in the energy where you're like ready to leave somebody, or that like the way they're treating you is not good, and they're abusive, or they're really toxic, or they have dependency issues or things like that, and it's not something that is fixable in the current moment. Okay, we don't need to focus on future. Is something going to change or not? How are they acting now? Are they making steps to change? If somebody's abusive physically or emotionally or manipulative, those are not relationships you need to stay in. But Spirit will guide you and Spirit will help you. You're not going to be alone, so don't worry about that, okay? We're doing Inner Gaia next, so these are back to just general messages. I guess angels want to talk again, so what do you guys want to tell us? I'm really excited about this. Really excited. What do you guys want us to know? So I'm laughing because I just said about toxic relationships ending, right? And the card we just got was energetic cords, removal of toxic people, habits, and release. That couldn't have come out at a more perfect time. Okay. I love these cards so much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read to you guys what they say on the bottom, and I'm going to tell you, because when I do readings, I do pay attention to the cards a little bit, but they're more so like guidance, rather than just constantly channeling, because when I constantly channel, it's very draining. So they kind of guide me and they give me messages through the cards a lot of times. So when I'm doing cards, especially if you've never watched me before, when I'm doing cards, even though this is a specific deck with certain words, it doesn't always mean what they channeled to me, if that makes sense. So I just say that because, you might watch a different reader that has different cards and they might have a completely different message than I do. I don't follow the book. I don't read books for anything. I don't follow the books. I sometimes follow the words, but not always. I get messages through the cards and they channel them to me. So FYI. But yeah, we got on the bottom, Archangel Metatron, evolution of self, spiritual awakening, spiritual knowledge. Okay, so we got energetic cords, removal of toxic people and habits, release, mindfulness, peace, balance, awareness, inner union. We got Father Jesus, ascended masters are near, reminder of faith and true love. I love that because in this deck, we got the Ascended Masters card. Promise, blessings, commitment, divine protection. I love this because literally these are aligning with what I said before about a lot of things. So I love this. The void, unforeseen encounters, enlightenment, pause, bath, salt bath, ocean healings, answers through meditation, forgiveness, peace with oneself, mending the past, closed doors, reconciliation, and community, soul tribe, divine sent relationship, unity. Wow. Wow. So I'm going to just tell you straight up what I got. Some of you guys are about to be coming into a divinely guided relationship with somebody, a soulmate relationship. And I said to you guys before, I said it's protected. Archangel Raphael is working on this, and Archangel Michael is protecting this. If you have a divinely guided relationship, and we got reminder of faith and true love, we got inner union, we have divine protection, we have divinely sent relationships and unity, and we also have reconciliation. So a lot of these unforeseen encounters, and I specifically said, you guys are going to be meeting these people. It's going to come out of the blue. I feel like this literally, all of this exactly has to do what I just said about those soulmate relationships and connection. All of that literally just aligned with exactly what I said. Blessings, commitment, the promise, like, wow, that's like craziness. This whole reading is not just love related, but I love how they came out and they just kind of said all that to me. Holy shit. Okay. Wow. There's another message in here for you guys. Give me 1 second because it has nothing to do with love specifically, but wow, I love this so much. Anybody who knows me knows I love love. I'm a Taurus. I actually just had a conversation earlier with my boss about how much I love movies because I could feel the love energy in them, and I channel the love energy, and it makes me so excited when I feel the love and the fuzziness and the warmth of even just other people's love when they tell me. I'm just like, yes. It's like this great fuzzy feeling. And I'm a self-proclaimed Cupid too. So I love love so much. We got another rainbow. Yes. Rainbows are definitely signs. I saw that yesterday and I also got the same feeling. Okay. What I'm getting is a lot of the transformation we are going through is this. So it's releasing people, habits, all of those things I talked about earlier with things that we were not aware of, all of that type of stuff. That's coming up for us to heal. And our ascended masters are actually helping us. Some of you guys, your faith may have been tested recently or is being tested. Something to do with divine timing, something to do with something that was maybe told to you or promised to you. And that is your faith that is being tested on this because they really want you to have a strong connection to spirit, and they really want you to have complete faith. And sometimes the only way to have faith is to trust in the divine, even when you're not seeing something in front of you. That's when you really can prove your faith, right? But they want you to understand that there is something coming for you. There is something divinely guided that is coming to you. And it is something that is a commitment, that is a good offer, that is something that's very grounded and stable. There's some type of balance coming. I've been saying this for days. There is some type of balance that is coming. And again, I love this. Peace, balance, awareness. And I keep saying how there are things that are coming up that are going to be teaching you. And if you don't know what they are right now, you're going to know. And we got the meditation card with this. So this could also be you guys going within. And this is you guys releasing. This is you guys making sure that you're grounding yourself and handling your energy. We got 2 cards about peace also. And I think a lot of the things that we're clearing, and I'm hearing like a lot of you guys are going to be seeing this by February 2021, is peace with yourself. So some of the things that have maybe been tumultuous or like roller coaster energy and stuff like that, there's going to be a sense of calmness and peace within yourself and a sense of clearing, like a new beginning. And we got the closed doors, like a new beginning with this. But there is something with this void. I feel like a lot of you guys are in this now, where it's this period of all this stuff coming up for you, and they want to make sure that you are actually dealing with it and handling it and dealing with your emotions and your feelings, and you're making sure you're actually releasing it. That's what they're saying is like you need to release it. And that's why under that we have the bath, salt bath, ocean healing, answers through meditation. So I know what the card says, but when I see the bath, to me that's releasing energy, that's releasing feelings and all of those things. So if you've watched me before, you know that I take salt baths pretty much every night. And that's to kind of release energy and release like all stored up stuff that's come up. It's the best. I actually just bought like a 5-pound bag of Epsom salt, a 5-pound bag of salt of Himalayan salt, and I mix them and I put like a bunch of it in my bathtub and I sit in it, and it definitely helps me release. Sometimes I'll sit and cry in the bathtub for no reason. Nothing's, going on, but it's releasing of emotions and just stored energy and stuff. So with this forgiveness card, what I'm also hearing is a lot of you guys are going to be forgiving people from the past that hurt you. Some of you guys have already been doing that. Some of you guys are in this energy now. And what I'm also getting is some of you guys are going to understand things that happen. So in your childhood, if your parents did things that made you feel like you weren't enough, made you feel less than, made you feel abandoned, made you feel bad about yourself, just stuff that caused you like this underlying trauma and this underlying energy, you're going to understand something with your parents. Like something is going to come up for your understanding with your parents to help you be able to come to peace with this situation and forgive them. Like mother and father energy is what I'm getting. Something's coming up with that to offer some type of clarity and peace and forgiveness with this. With the community card, I am getting two different energies. I'm getting that soulmate energy, like there is a soulmate coming in for you if you are single. That's not going to be for everybody. I don't want you to hold on to that and just sit here and hold on to that. Oh, Brittany said there's a soulmate coming, so there's a soulmate. It's not going to be for everybody, but I'm getting this soulmate energy. And if you just recently got out of a relationship, that might not be for you right now. You might have to go through a different path of healing and stuff like that. But it doesn't mean that you're not going to have that soulmate come for you. It just might take longer for you to come because there's other things you need to heal. Some of you guys with this community card are going to have friends that are more spiritual or more spiritually understanding. And I'm seeing these spiritual groups like you and a group of people getting together and having like these really deep, like soul level conversations. And like almost some of you, I'm getting this energy of like, you're going to start like a group, or you're going to start something in your community or through online avenue or something like that, where you guys are going to be working with them as like a team and not necessarily like as a job or a business, more so like, how can we give back to people? How can we help the community? How can we do things like that? And you guys are going to be working, a lot of you guys are light workers and healers, right? So you're going to be working with others to really make a difference in this world. And some of you guys, it can be energy circles where you're working together to send out healing, love energy to other people. There is going to be a lot coming up with I talked about this a few days ago with corruption and all of these toxic things that are going to be coming up. Like the void is going to be gone. The blinders are going to be off, rose-colored glasses are going to be shattered, and all this mass corruption is going to come up. And so a lot of the light workers and people who are sensitive to energy are going to be feeling this, because there's going to be a group of people who are able to handle the corruption and all of those things because they have that foundation and they have that stability, the inner stability, right? They have a really good root chakra, a really good spiritual connection. That is going to be the type of group that is going to be helping all of the people who are just completely shattered and can't even fathom the corruption and toxicity and things that are going on. Like they just can't believe the shit that they're hearing. And because of that, there's going to be, what I'm getting is a lot of light workers and a lot of spiritual people that are going to be kind of grouping together to really help energetically send out, or be doing videos, or doing maybe group chats with the community, or doing like ask questions and answers, and really on a free, like I'm feeling like free, like doing it for free, not charging money, like really helping the community out when this does happen. And I keep hearing February, March 2021 is where something's trickling until then, and something really good is happening in February, March 2021. Like some type of like humongous cycle of energy is going to close out, and something really like spiritually aligned, like they're just showing me this like huge bubble just like bursting, and all this like rainbowy love energy is coming out from that. So I don't know if that's a collective thing, or if it's like a individual thing, or both. I have a feeling it's kind of both. So that's really amazing. All right, let's see, archangels, what do we have? And then the other ones are just messages, like just easy, not easy ones, just channeled messages through them. So let's see what we have. The last card I just pulled, Page of Raphael, a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships. I'm telling you, there is something going on with these soulmate energies. And for some of you guys, what I'm getting is you guys are actually going to be coming together to help with this massive clearing and like, I don't want to say corruption, but that's kind of the word I'm being given, like this, just this massive clearing of dark energy and like lies and manipulations and all that. Like, it's going to be insane, and that's going to affect people personally, people who you think are your friends, or people who you think that have your back, who are liars or manipulators or don't. Those type of people you're involved with probably at work, friends, family. I mean, it can be anybody. Political stuff is definitely going to come out, like in the news, and just celebrity stuff. Like, a lot of stuff is what I'm getting, but whatever. We're not going to focus on that. Okay. We got 3 of Ariel, Queen of Michael, 2 of Michael, Divine Guidance, 6 of Ariel, Ace of Raphael, Page of Raphael, 8 of Raphael. Yeah, we got no Archangel Gabriel cards at all. All right. With the 3 of Ariel card and the Queen of Michael, here's what I'm getting. This is for you guys to follow your creativity and your passions. What is it that you dream of? What is it that gives you energy, that makes you excited? What are these things that like you truly desire at a heart like level? And you moving forward, you standing in your confidence and your power and knowing that you can handle this. And I'm hearing like releasing codependency attachments and releasing fears and just moving forward and doing it. With the 2 of Michael and Divine Guidance, I'm getting this is you working together with somebody. In some way, you are working together. It almost feels like that community card of you guys doing something together. Some of you, it's going to be a relationship coming forward. Some of you, it's going to be a spiritual connection as a friend that's going to be divinely guided. But something that's going to help you on your spiritual path, and you two are going to be energetically working together is what I'm getting, spiritually working together. With the 6 of Ariel and Ace of Raphael, wow, I love this. I'm going to read you the Ace of Raphael and what it says on the bottom. A positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights, okay? The Page of Raphael, a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insight. Right to the right of the Ace of Raphael, we have the 8 of Raphael, and it's there's something waiting for you. Do what you know is right, a spiritual quest. There is something that's coming kind of out of the blue, something you're not going to see. You might feel it spiritually, but you're not going to see it, and it's going to blow you out of the fucking water is what I'm getting. That might not be for everybody, but it is for a lot of people. And some of you, it's going to be a freaking relationship. Just like, I'm getting so much love energy from this reading today. There is going to be some type of message, some type of relationship that's going to come forward. If you're already in a relationship and you're happy and you're married, it might just be a person that you're going to spiritually connect with, like that's going to become a best friend, that's going to become a spiritual advisor or spiritual leader. But I'm just hearing all of these connections are coming together, whether it's romantic relationship or it's a spiritual relationship, like friendship wise, you're going to be connecting, and some of you guys are gonna be working together with this. I got that in the last thing, and I'm getting it now. And this spiritual journey, it's gonna be, I'm getting this as a new journey you're going on. This is not the same one you've been on. There's something that's gonna be very emotional, very loving, and very rewarding, and you're going to be working together with somebody. What you're going to be doing has specifically to do with what your passion is and the things that you very, very much enjoy. So for me, what I get as I'm doing this reading, I love doing tarot readings. I love doing psychic readings. I love helping people heal. I love teaching people and giving advice and doing things like that and seeing how it helps people and seeing how people can release and heal and stuff like that. But I also love, you know, holistic stuff and spiritual stuff. So for most of you know, I have a crystal store. I love that type of stuff. And so for me, I'm actually hearing like a few different things that they're going to want me to do. And they've been kind of popping up for me even the last few days. And I've actually been asking them for advice because there's something I wanted to do with teenagers for the holiday season. And I'm trying to get their guidance on what's the best way to do it and stuff like that. So if you're having ideas like that pop up, pay attention to them. And if you need help, ask for help. There's going to be some people who are going to help you and that are intentionally there to help you because there's some type of spiritual healing and work you're going to be doing for people. And it doesn't have to just be, you know, like readings and stuff like that. It can also be through like makeup and hair and things like that, where you're connecting with people and they're, you know, talking to you and you're giving them really good advice. It could be even in the medical fields where you're helping people physically, but they're also kind of talking to you about different things like that. And it's like, a lot of times it's communication with people where it's like, you know, it doesn't matter what job, you could work at a fucking grocery store. It does not matter what your job is, but people, when you're a light worker and you're a healer, people will just come up to you. You don't even need to. They feel your light energy and they feel your happiness and they feel that internal soul energy that you're safe. You're a safe person they can talk to. And so they will come up to you and they'll talk to you about their problems and they'll talk to you about things. And you're going to channel angel messages or whoever you channel. Some people channel angels, some people channel spirit guides, some people channel actual spirits. Some people channel, I don't know who else fucking people channel. I know who I channel, ancestors. So different sources of energy people channel. I know there are people who channel, you know, interplanetary, beings. Some people technically channel animals. So some people soul channel. It just depends. But whoever you're supposed to channel, whoever you're, you know, is your source, is your source of information and channeling, that's who you're going to actually channel, and that's who's going to help you with divinely guiding and giving these people these messages. So if you've ever met somebody who's just like, wow, I've been thinking about this or praying for this and asking, and wow, you just helped, or wow, I just feel so calm after talking to you, or I just feel so relieved after talking to you, because you're actually giving them answers through your channeled source and you just probably don't realize it. If you're really in tune with it, you know that. Like when I'm talking to people, I know I'm about to give you an angel message. You want it or you don't, you know? So a lot of you guys do that and you probably just don't even know you do it. I meet people all the time and I can tell when they're getting angel messages and they don't even know they're channeling them. So that's too many. Okay, let's see. I love this. Like I am loving this reading so much right now. It's not even funny. So I keep getting communication, right? We just got some more communication cards come out. Okay. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to just read you the way they just came out. You're amazing and perfect the way you are. Start believing and knowing it too. Really stand in your worth and value, kind of like we've been talking about. Pay attention to the signs, the numbers, animals, and songs your guides are giving you messages. We also talked about this. Who is the first person that pops up in your mind? Communicate with them. There's something you need to tell them. You are loved, even if you don't feel that way. Please love yourself. Reach out to someone you miss and tell them. Reconnect with your loved ones, family and or friends. They miss you. Wow. All right. And then we got a few more. I'm just going to do like 2 of these. And then we have the Keepers of the Light. That one just flew out. I am loving the angel energy today with this reading. I cannot even tell you, they are just like channeling so much. Oh yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, so guys, work on your root chakra. A lot of you guys need to work on your root chakra. If you're feeling unstable, ungrounded, I actually wore red. Well, I have like a shirt underneath, it's just a hoodie, but I actually put on my red today. I actually feel really grounded today, but Yeah, 2 cards just came out red and they reminded me earlier, and the 3rd card has a red symbol in it. They reminded me earlier to remind people to work on your root chakra, especially if you're feeling like unstable or ungrounded. Okay, so we got a mother's love. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. So some of you guys whose mother has passed, that's for you, but that doesn't just mean that. Some of you who your mother has not passed and you might have like an issue in your relationship, that's one of the things I was talking about earlier with you healing, stuff like that. And even if you don't know how to communicate with your mom, and there's issues going on with your mom and you in communication, what I'm hearing is your mother's actually reflecting on things that they've done to hurt you, and not intentionally hurt you, but things that they've done that have hurt you. And they really want to make things right, and they really want to communicate their feelings to you, but they're working through their own issues. They're working through their own walls and boundaries of letting you in. So I just want to let you know that I specifically just got that. Okay, we got find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? Oh my God, I love that this came out. I'm going to tell you right now, I have all week, I have been doing this. I've had a crazy, insanely busy week work-wise, and then just a lot of emotional shit coming up personally. I cannot tell you how many times I have had to check in with myself, and I don't say have had to, like it is a fucking priority, because I can feel myself being emotionally affected by certain situations, and even in work. I can feel myself being emotionally impacted by things that are going on with other people that they're telling me about and things like that. So I've actually had to check in with myself multiple times, and I'm not feeling comfortable, I'm not feeling okay. And I said, okay, well, what does Brittany need to do right now to take care of Brittany and not worry about anybody else? And so dead serious, in the middle of the day, I went and take a salt bath. Luckily, I was working from home. Went and took a salt bath to relax. There are times where I'll take 30 minutes and I'll put on some binaural beats. My phone is usually on silent anyway, but I turn it upside down, and I sit and relax and just listen to calming music and take some deep breaths. There are times throughout this week where I'm like, again, phone goes on do not disturb or something, and I'll sit and I'll have conversations with myself, and I'll talk out loud and say, what is it that I'm feeling? What is it that I need? What is going on with me? And really reflecting. And so I've noticed this week, I've been busier with work, but personally I've been not talking to my friends as much and not really involved with people as much, because I'm really trying to make sure that like I'm good with me and handling my own stuff. And so this is a reminder for you guys to make sure you are checking in with yourself. What am I feeling? What's going on with me? Why am I feeling this way? Talk to yourself like you would if you're having a conversation with a friend, and really like, what's going on with you? Are you okay? And really comfort yourself and really work through it. And they're saying a lot of shame and guilt and regret and feelings are coming up for you guys, to not ignore them and allow them to come up and release them and forgive yourself, okay? Then we got the let go card. Once you let go of the outcome, you will be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intention at heart, and we'll do everything in our power to protect you. We got a few cards about protection, and I told you guys about the protection before we even pulled those cards. So for people who are feeling unsafe right now, or feeling like spirit's not helping you and source isn't helping you, they are helping you. Sometimes it feels like they're not there. Sometimes it feels like you're very alone. And even though you're not alone, you sometimes need to feel that to have your own strength to empower you. There is a lesson, and there is something that is helping you grow spiritually and as a human grow, to help with healing something, empowering something, strengthening something, okay? They just reminded me of the footprints saying, which I love. I'm not a religious person, but I love that saying. Like, why were you, or were there only one set of footprints when I was going through stuff? And God said, like, that's when I carried you. They're always there with you. They don't leave you. They're always there with you to protect you and keep you safe, okay? Ooh. if you're seeing orbs in your house or you're seeing energy in your house, it's angels, by the way. They just told me to tell you guys that. Like if you're seeing stuff or you're seeing things out the corner of your eye lately or the next few days, the angels are really strongly working with you. Their energy is really strong today. Not bad, strong, like they're coming through a lot today. Like they're just, angels are just channeling. Sometimes it's spirit guides, but I'm getting a lot of angels today. So we got Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Anybody who is struggling with feeling like love is not coming to you, I hope that this reading helps you, because we literally keep getting this message. I got the message before I even pulled the cards. Okay, we got Kuthumi, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answers you seek. Trust what you know. And we got Hilarion, Divine Healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. And that's kind of what I got with the community card and what I just got with the Two of Michael card about us working together with groups and with other people and helping heal. So I love this reading. I really hope that this helped you guys. If you are going through hard times, just remember that all of this is to bring you healing. This is part of your transformation and good things are coming for you. Try to remember that anytime in your past that you have been through really difficult times or you have been through hard times, something amazing always came out of that. Hold on, they want me to pull something else out for some reason. Something amazing always came out of that. So remember that, okay? You guys are so fucking awesome today. You're always awesome, but I can't. That's it. You want me to pull one more? No. Okay. This is what just came out right after I said that. Good changes are coming your way very soon. I love that. I just said that. And express gratitude for all the good people and things in your life. So yeah, appreciating what you do have. And wow, I love you guys. Anyway, I hope that helps you guys. And just remember, stay strong. Good things are coming your way very soon. The card just came out, so we know it's true. So anyway, love you guys. Love and light.